when you come to Jerusalem, or if you've been in Jerusalem and you did not see this, well, you miss a great deal. But there's a very nice and beautiful park over here. You can actually appreciate the walls being built on different layers, I mean, in previous walls, okay? And it's a beautiful place to come to see. You see people doing picnic, and you can spend a beautiful day or just to hang out and relax.
And if you wonder where my sister is, there back at the house, I'm with a group with my dad.
So, yes, she's saying that she's with me and with the group.
And tour guide.
Now, guys, I mean, if you, I know you, again, I'm going to pause right here. I will continue with the history. Guys, if you look over here, when you come over here, Jerusalem, we're in the western part of the city. Guys, there used to be a gate right in front of us. When you have to turn it with your finger, obviously. Otherwise, you can see, you can see my beautiful face. All right, there was a gate here over here, all right, in the time of Jesus, okay, Jesus, okay, also known as the Messiah, the Christ, all right. So, according to archaeologists and historians, probably the place where Pilate, you know the story in the New Testament, where Pilate take Jesus outside to the crowd. Historians and archaeologists, actually one of my professors, believe you have to read the legends like you see over here. Sadly, the sort of thing I've been in, right? Vandalism, yes, guys, we do also have vandalism. Yeah, it's pretty sad, okay? It's a beautiful city, okay? So, we continue with the history, and we continue with this walk together. Now, if you look to my right, over there, guys, that is the first neighborhood of Jerusalem. Okay, so up into the end of the 19th century, Jerusalem was only the old city. That's it. People said we're going to Jerusalem. They referred this way, to my left. Okay, so it was that in the end of the 60s, beginnings of the 70s, that neighborhood over there with the red roof built outside of the city wall. Actually, it was financed by a philosopher called Moshe Montefiore from England. He wanted to improve, the lifestyle of the Jewish community living out inside the old city. Guys, something very important that you need to be aware of as well when you come to Jerusalem, and I hope you will be able. Actually, you can also see, if I'm not mistaken, you can also, if you zoom in, you'll be able to see a windmill. Also, it was done during this time period by Moshe Montefiore. That is something very remarkable that you have to pay attention over here, because we're walking around the wall, but 2,000 years ago, instead of the wall going east this way, the wall will go south that way. As I told you, and as I mentioned it before, Jerusalem has been destroyed, rebuilt several times, and we are going to see even more now. We are going to walk now parallel to the wall on the southern part of the city. We actually have to walk those steps. We're going to what is called Mount Zion. So basically, we're going to Mount Zion. Well, not the biblical Mount Zion. That's a different Mount Zion. I will show you what biblical Mount Zion is, which also I'm going to make a video in the near future. Right, little one?
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Okay, so where were we? So,
I have no idea.
yes, but I do remember where I was because I'm the storyteller. So, guys, so we're talking about the Jerusalem mentioned the first time. Second time that Jerusalem is mentioned outside the Bible is the 14th century BCE. There is something called the Amarna letters. The El Amarna is a place in Egypt where cuneiform tablets, like the size, the size of my hand, basically the ancient SMS. Jerusalem is mentioned. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of cuneiform letters. These are correspondence between the two places.
Have I been once born?
No, 14th century BC, you were still not being born. So now, guys, this time is in reverse.
Even little sister?
No, I wasn't even born, little one. We're talking about the 14th century BC, again, before the Bible was even written down. We know the name of the king in the city. We know the name of the pharaoh. And we know who's writing the letters. Who's writing the letter? The king of the city. Now, he's writing to the pharaoh of Egypt. What pharaoh was that? Well, his name was Akhenaten, 14th century.
That's a funny name.
That's a funny name, I know. But also, when you see a picture, again, whatever your favorite search engine is, he appears very feminine in his appearance. And now, we also know the name of the king who is ruling over the city.
Is that a lizard?
The city have a different name.
A bird.
Are you ready for this? The name of the city is, hear me out, Jerusalem. Jerusalem? No, it's not Jerusalem, guy. I mean, it's not a name. It's actually two words. Jerusalem. Who is Salem? Oh, you see, it's peace. No, it's not peace. It's actually Salem. Salem was the name of the god of the city. In ancient time, cities were named after the patron, after God. So, and the name of the king was remember? Okay, Abed-Hepa was the name. Now he's pleading, he's begging the pharaoh to come and help us, because our people coming from the east were coming invading the land. So this is the second time that Jerusalem is actually mentioned outside of the Bible. Guys, I'm pausing here for just one moment because this is another gate. It's called Zion's Gate. Well, that is the actually English equivalent of the Hebrew name, but in Arabic it's called Baba Daoud. Bab means gate, Daoud means David. So in future, one second, lady. In the future, I'm gonna be making also a video of this area and why the name was called the gate of David. I also want you to pay attention on the marks on the wall. They look like bullets. Okay. In the future, I will be making, as I said to you, I will be making more videos on each and every gate.